Hello everybody, it's me Joshua with another video. Today we're going to see if it is worth spending over 4 million coins on getting rally car masteries. So, before I can do any of this, I just first have to actually unlock rally car masteries. This is the first purchase, this is the second purchase, and this is the third purchase. The reason there is a mouse on my screen is because my phone broke. And then I ran into another problem. I did have all the coins I needed to get the last mastery, but I still did not have enough garage power. So I had to purchase a couple more stuff that I might need in the future just to get my garage power up. Okay, and now I have enough garage power, but I do not have enough coins. So I'm gonna grind for the last 100,000. Of course, I could just buy it right now, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna grind and unlock the last one. And finally, I can purchase it! Yes! Let's go. The fourth tuning slot. Now, let's just test out this car and see if it is actually worth spending 4 million coins. Okay, so now let's see. This is without masteries. Let's just see how fast we're gonna go. I didn't get a perfect start. I'm just holding down my gas. Let's see how fast I can make it to the end. Okay, nice. That was without masteries and without any parts. Now, let's get with masteries. And another thing, I do have 2,800 garage power. The clip of me getting my garage power, or my maxing, or getting the rally masteries itself was actually recorded a bit ago. And now I'm just gonna not get a perfect start again, but this time I'm gonna release my gas to use one of the masteries. So, the videos that are actually coming up have been recorded before me recording this. I want to post this guy first because I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, nice. Let's just quickly deactivate it and let's put some parts on. So, this is going to be with masteries, or without masteries. I can unfortunately not deactivate the part. So, let me just quickly get that test. And this time, I'm going to actually get the perfect start. So there might be a bit of a difference, and yeah, let's just see how fast I go with parts. Okay, nice, I beat the time by only actually a little bit with parts, which is actually very funny. Now let me just add another part, which is actually going to be winter tires. It's not going to help me too much, but now let's activate the mastery. And let's see how much faster I will get. Because masteries gives me more grip, it gives me an extra tuning slot, and it gives me more speed. And that is over 3 seconds faster. That is quite a bit faster, but it is 4 million coins. But if you are trying to make your rally car better by only a couple of seconds, which can stack up a lot, because it's only 400 meters, it already changed by literally 3 seconds. So how much further will that not be? Let's say 800 meters. That'll be an extra 6 seconds faster. So it's stacking up against the time. It's stacking up like nicely. Like it's just keep on adding up as the time goes on. But now let's actually do a bit of adventure runs. Now I'm going to do a bit of switchback savannah, and it's going to be without masteries. So this is the normal setup I use with switchback savannah. Let me just quickly deactivate all of these guys. As you guys can see, it's deactivated. It's fully upgraded with only 3 parts. And let's see how far I can get in switchback savannah, which is going to be the adventure map I'm going to do with both of these cars. It's only going to be one attempt, and hopefully I don't die in a stupid way with either of these. Okay, I know I said I would only have one attempt, but my phone accidentally closed the app. So I reattempted it a couple times, and I am a bit further. The only reason I reattempted it a couple of times is because I just wanted to get a bit further than what I was originally, and then when my phone just closed out because I went out of the app. Well, anyways, there's a bit of stuff I've been noticing here, like the acceleration. It's the same acceleration, but the acceleration that you actually go forward, like the grip is much less. Because duh, the grip is supposed to be much less, but I'm feeling that a lot on places I have to accelerate very fast. I'm just giving my thoughts on how the car performs. Well, anyways, the setup I'm using is kind of going to be the exact same. I'm just going to add one extra part. I'm not going to detune or uptune any of the parts. Oh gosh. But I'm just saying that because I want to make it very fair for both sides and not just fair for one side. And 6,000 meters is actually a lot for a unmastery car. But anyways, I would have only added a bit of winter tires to my setup, so it might not make that big of a difference, but it could. Over here, no! So, let's now activate all of the stuff, and let's add winter tires, which is now the setup I'm going to have, and let's see how far it can get me. Well, this time I'm actually only going to have one attempt at this. Okay, so a couple things I'm realizing is I have so much grip. I have 200 grip with base grip off of the car, and then I have an extra 100 grip because of the winter tires. It's on level 9, I think. So I have a lot of grip, and I am kind of driving a bit more recklessly is another thing I realized. I have so much speed and I could just whack it down and just keep on heading and driving. So it's quite interesting. I'm driving with a lot more recklessness and I have a lot more acceleration so I can kind of clutch up if I do anything stupid. But it's not going to do that every single time. So I have to be a bit more careful. So I want this run to be quite far. And then another thing after this, we're going to do a couple of cups. And we're just going to, it's not going to be like online normal cups. It's going to be just testing out unranked trials. Just to see how fast each car performs in actual trials. Not just flat ground. Oh, whoa. I almost fell in there. I think that would have been the end. But so far it's been looking good, 5 cams. There is another thing, if I get in a trashy situation, I can really see this on City. I just didn't drive City because I don't want to drive City, I want to drive a bit of Savannah, or Switchback Savannah. But sometimes I can see if I fall in water, but this is with masteries. So when I fall in water, and I'm going to die, I just have a lot more grip. And I just hold my overcharged turbo, built-in overcharged turbo in and let go. And that gives me the bit of boost I might need to just barely escape out of the water in City sometimes. So it's always nice having a bit of a boost. And it can come in a lot of times. It can help a lot of times. Okay, here is where I died with the no masteries. And now let's see how far I can get with masteries. Okay, I don't even think I knew there was a rhino up there. Anyways. Oh no, I know about that rhino because that is the rhino right before these. And that was something I was really worried about without masteries because I didn't have that much grip. Okay, yeah. How did I not die there? Okay, anyways, let me just see if I can somehow break my record. Let me just come back. I have a bit more commentary. I'm commentating a bit more with this run than without masteries. Just because I didn't have to restart the run. Aha! That's something. This could end the run, okay. Wait, I've always wondered what would I do when this happens. Well, it would be die, so it's gonna see if I can survive. Okay, well, I cannot survive. And the border was not too far. Yeah, never mind, I'm not making this. Okay, well, anyways, now let's see the last one, which I'm actually just going to do in a couple of Cuptown maps. So first up, I'm going to do the first Cuptown map. I'm gonna go with start boost, and I'm gonna go with these two right over here. I feel like this is an okay setup. Well, maybe not start boost. I'm gonna go wings actually. Let's see how fast this can go. I'm gonna try to do a couple of attempts, and oh, this is the wrong setup for the wrong map. I likely have a couple attempts at this. And I forgot to deactivate the masteries. Okay, let's check out the new setup. I'm going to do this. I feel like that is a good setup. All the masteries are luckily deactivated now. 11 seconds. I think I can do a bit better by getting rid of winter tires and adding nitro. 10.5 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna get any better than that. So now I have to beat my time. With the masteries in the same amount of attempts. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, I beat my all-time record. I'm probably not gonna get any better than that. I'm top 8,000 in the world. Okay, well, masteries wins. I was not expecting that. Now let's go to Cup Down Smooth with this setup over here. Let me just quickly change it up. Think this is the setup I am going with. Going to be nitro. What if I chuck this guy out? This is the no masteries version of the thing. Only 181st in my country, so it's not that good. Okay, 11 seconds. Let me just retry that. 12 seconds. There's one thing I can actually do to maybe make this a bit better. Still 11 seconds. Now I'm going to remove the wings and add afterburner. Okay, maybe I should try something else with this setup. It's going to be this. I don't know how good this setup is going to be. Well, it is 10.6 seconds, and I don't think I'm gonna get any better. So now, let's see what I can do with masteries. I'll try overcharge turbo. I don't know what that is going to do. Didn't even activate the overcharge turbo. Let me just try it again. Let me just stick to the setup I know and see if I'm gonna beat it. I'm most likely going to beat it. And there you guys go. Masteries won in every single challenge. And, well, mastery has to win. You're spending 4 million coins on getting the masteries, and over that on getting enough garage power if you don't already have enough. But it has to win in every single one. So is masteries on rally car worth 4 million coins? Well, personally, yes, that is exactly why I did it. If you want the absolute limit out of your rally car, I would 100% do it. But if you want to spend your coins on some other cars, I would also go ahead and do that. So it just depends on you. But for me, if you want your absolute limit out of rally car and you want to break every single record with rally car, I would 100% get rally car masteries. Well, anyways, see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.